Okay, we're finally back. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Where should we start? Okay. So today's topic is going to be physical activities. Is everyone here? I suppose. Okay. Okay, everyone is here. Okay, so who wants to go first? Please, don't be shy. Maybe
Okay,
okay.
if no one's gonna go first, then I might go ahead.
Yes, okay, go ahead. The floor is yours, Mahin. Show us your
Okay,
presentation. Okay,
all
before
right.
you present, please, your name, where you from, and which university did you study?
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So can everybody see my screen?
Yes, we can see it clearly.
Okay. Okay, great. So I'll start. So it's like what it's almost 2 o'clock here. So I'm gonna say good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mahin Fernando. I am from the country of Sri Lanka and I study at NSBM Green University. Today, I will be talking about the traditional dances and physical activities that most people indulge themselves in our country. And so first, I will start with Kandyan dancing. So there are actually lots of different kinds of dances that we do here in Sri Lanka, but I'm just going to discuss a few of them because it's such a broad topic. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Kandyan dancing. So we don't know exactly how this sort of dance came about, but historians believe that there's actually a story behind it. So the story goes like this. There was a king that was there in India, and him and his two brothers had invented the dance. So this Indian king had decided to visit Sri Lanka, and he came across a Sri Lankan king who happened to be sick. He had like a fever or something. I don't know. So anyways, the Indian king and his brothers, they performed this dance, and then all of a sudden, the Sri Lankan king got cured. He no longer had a fever or flu, nothing. He was completely cured. And I know that's a bit hard to believe, but don't shoot me. I'm just telling you what the history books have said. So ever since that happened, everybody else in the country started adopting this dance, and then it just spread out, and that's how it became famous. So you can see the outfit that they're wearing, and the outfit sort of resembles what that Indian king might have been wearing back then.
Mm.
And this is actually the most popular form of dancing that's there in our country. So next we move on to low country dancing. So these are the dances that are performed down south in our country. And it's pretty much almost the same thing as Kandyan dancing, except this dance is performed just to keep the devils away and also to keep sickness away. So as you can see in this picture here, the dancer is wearing some sort of a mask, and we actually call that a devil mask. So normally, when you think of a devil, you might think of a big man who's like fully red and he has horns that come out of his forehead. That's like the most famous depiction. But in Sri Lanka, we don't really look at devils like that. Instead, we look at them like this. Uh, and if you were to come and visit our country, you would be able to find lots of masks like this. And you can buy one for yourself if you'd like, so that you can look like a Sri Lankan devil. So up next, we have what is known as Sabragamua dancing. And this is a kind of dance that's performed in an area of our country called Sabragamua. And
Mm.
this dance is done to worship a god that watches over our country. And the outfit that the dancers here are wearing are it's the outfit that they think that the god would be wearing. So this is also another very famous popular dance, um, but it's not as famous as the ones that I've talked about before. So those were the types of dances that we do in our country. And up next, we are going to talk about sports. So usually, so like in our country, we have this huge culture that revolves around sports. And like legally the national sport of our country is volleyball, but despite that, the most popular sport in our country is actually the game of cricket, which is shown at the top right. But apart from cricket, there are other sports that are popular, like rugby, basketball, tennis, football, water sports, badminton, athletics, and the list just goes on. So various different universities and schools in our country, they like to organize sports events. And with all of that going on, you can definitely say that what do you say? We have a big culture that revolves around sports. So, with that, I would like to end my presentation. Those were all the different kinds of dances and physical activities that are very popular here in Sri Lanka. And if you have any questions, please don't ask me. Just go ahead and Google them. Um, yeah, but yeah, yeah,
So,
so that was it. Thank you very much.
okay, thank you so much, Maheen, for the presentation. It was really great. I never been to Sri Lanka before, but now I do. But now I want to go there. Hopefully, we can
Oh
meet
my
there.
God, please do come. I'll give you a tour.
Okay, it's free, right? It's free.
Sorry?
Is it free?
Oh, yeah, only for you though, but don't tell anyone, yeah?
Okay, thank you so much, Maheen, for
Yeah.
the question and answer. It's going to be after all the discussions present. So yeah, uh we're going to move for the next presentation. So we have Maheen from Sri Lanka. Maybe right now we should probably went to another country. Maybe from Indonesia. I see a lot of faces, Indonesian faces here. So who wants to go first from Indonesia?
Hello, can I
Okay, Wulan, you
presentation?
want
Yes,
to present?
yes.
Okay, floor is yours.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Wulan, we can see it.
Okay, hello guys. My name is Ulan Desiari. I am an international relations student at Butterfield University. First of all, I want to tell you guys about a little part of Indonesia. Indonesia has five big islands and of course so many regions, tribes, and also languages inside it. Every region has their characteristic, including languages, tradition, and so on. But more interesting, Indonesia also has their traditional games. For example, is wait, wait. Oh my God.
Don't panic, Wulan. Take a deep breath.
Wait. Okay. Uh, the first one is Egrang. Egrang is one of popular traditional games. These games usually for children and adults. And I want to describe how to play. Huh?
We can see your screen.
Wait. Okay. Can I continue?
Yeah, do you already share your screen?
Okay. And I want to describe how to play Egrang.
Recording in
Egrang
progress.
is play two or more people, and place, and you should place. Wait. Oh, belum.
Recording stopped.
Nah,
Okay.
okay. You can start from
Sorry.
the beginning, Wulan. It's okay.
Sorry ya.
It's okay.
Okay. Uh, okay, the first one is Egrang. Egrang is one of popular Indonesian traditional games. This game usually for children and adults, and I want to describe how to play egrang. Egrang is played by two people or more, uh, and then you should place the wooden stick on the ground, which have about 50 or 80 centimeters with the standing player stepping on it in the middle. The player grabs the log with one foot and jumps with the other foot onto the log to lift it. While the log is raised, the player must throw and catch the stone or ceramic shard with their free hand. If the player succeeds in catching the stone, he can continue the game with a higher level. And then the second one is Rangku Alu. The traditional games of Rangku Alu requires a minimum of 5 people divided into two groups. The first group consists of 4 individuals who control the movement of the bamboo. They are positioned in squatting position and move the bamboo according the rhythm and the beats the song. The second group, consisting of the players, takes turn jumping over the bamboo. They enter a square area and jump in accordance with the opening and closing of the bamboo, while trying to avoid touching it. During the game, participants sing regional songs such as Ampar-ampar pisang, pisangku belum masak, masak sebiji digulung baling-baling, or anak kambing saya, anak kambing saya. Okay. And to play Rangku Alu, we need 4 pieces of bamboo, each approximately 2 meters long, are needed as equipment. Okay, that's all. Thank you, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you so much, Wulan, for the presentation. It was quite interesting. Traditional games. Do you guys have any question for Wulan? Maybe Wulan can answer it, or should we skip? No? Okay, let's continue. Next, who wants to go for the presentation? Let's go, guys. Maybe should I call, or do you want to raise your hand?
Maybe I'll go. We're actually neighbors with Indonesia, so maybe it's time for
Yeah.
Malaysia.
It's time for the other countries overseas.
So
I see.
I'll share my screen first. Right.
I see Mr. David Peter. Hello. Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Right. So hi, and a very good evening. My name is Adli Ghazali. You can call me Adli. I am from Iza, Terengganu, Malaysia. So today I am going to present about my presentation. Is rhythm and motion, physical engagement in live music environment. So basically, I am going to talk about concerts. Right. So we start out with definition. So it's actually about a physical engagement in live music environments. Refers to how people actively participate during concerts or live music events. This can include dancing, singing along, clapping, moving to the music, even more energetic activities like crowd surfing or moshing. It's all about how the audience physically interact and responds to the music being making the concert experience more lively and interactive. So I guess this topic is about an activity that youth or students love to. Recently, you can see Coldplay visiting Asia and also Malaysia. And yeah, Chris Martin saying that Pinjam Seratus in Indonesia. And so those are actually examples of how concert works. So nextly, in concerts we do have several genres, which is rock, pop, hip hop, R&B, punk, and reggae. Examples of rock is we could actually see Avenged Sevenfold, or pop. It's actually Taylor Swift. Swifties, hip hop, maybe see Travis Scott or any other example. R&B, Jenny and Caesar. Punk is My Chemical Romance, and reggae, Bob Marley. So since this is presented or organized by an Indonesian university, I am actually presenting some of my favorite bands, which are India, Payung Teduh, 420, and Nadia, and Nadine Hamza, sorry. So yeah, these are actually the top band or singers that not only me, but also other friends from Malaysia. These are the top artists here, and we also hope that one day they will come on to Malaysia. So, lastly, I will talk about the benefits of going to concerts. The first one is physical exercise. In this matter, we could see people marching, people rioting, people dancing along. Um, yeah, so this actually creates the physical exercise, not only in sports, but we do it in concerts. Secondly, is stress reduction. Yeah, we sing along, we clap along, we surf along, and lastly is social interaction, which we do find new friends. We do interact with any other people. Example, if we fall down in concerts, maybe people will lift us up. But yeah, so uh, that's actually about concerts. So yeah, I guess that's it. So if you guys have any questions, ask. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Aldi, for the presentations. It's so who's your favorite singer, Aldi? Adli. Sorry.
India.
Oh, India. Okay. I also
Yeah.
enjoy India. Maybe you guys can listen to India. They have a very good songs. So next we will continue the presentations because we only have until 4 p.m. apparently, and we still have 5 more person to present. So let's continue. Maybe I see Mr. David Peter here.
Hi, ma'am. Hello.
Okay, let's see your presentation in the full show.
Am I audible, guys?
Yes, you are audible.
All right. So good morning, guys. So I'm David Peter. I am doing my MBA from Acharya Institutes. It's in India. So just share my screen. Yeah. So before I get into, I'm basically going to talk about a martial arts that we have here in India. It's called Kalaripayattu. Before that, I just want to give you a glimpse of what I believe is the most beautiful thing in India. So in India, we have 28 states and we have 22 official languages and plus 121 other languages. So I think the most beautiful thing in India is its diversity. You go from one state to another, the entire history changes, the entire food, the type of food they eat, the culture, everything changes. So when you come to India and you visit a few states, it's like going to a different country here. So I think that is the most beautiful thing about India. And another unique thing about India is this martial arts. It's called Kalaripayattu. Okay, it originated in Kerala. It's a state in South India. That's the state I am from. So Kalaripayattu is actually a very old form of martial arts. Now, this is believed to be the mother of all martial arts. It originated around 3000 years back, which is like really way back. And so this is like a post from Kalaripayattu. I've never learned it, but I hear it's very effective and it's really great. Now there are a lot of physical techniques involved in Kalaripayattu, but another important feature of Kalaripayattu is in fact the healing techniques used in this. The healing techniques, they use marma. Marma is actually the junction in your body between nerves, tendons, ligaments, etc. They strike these marmas on your body to heal you, and they also use these techniques during the fight to incapacitate your opponent. So this is a self-defense martial art, obviously, but this also have side benefits, including healing and medicinal values to it. Now, according to legends, Kalaripayat is actually a way of living more than a martial arts. So this involves, it's a huge process which involves waking up early in the morning. Nowadays, these practices which were involved in Kalaripayat is being proved to be extremely effective in our life. Waking up in the morning, you get the sun. The early rays of sun is believed to be extremely beneficial for you, especially in preventing a lot of health issues that is commonly being faced with us. And a lot of things that we used to do in Kalari is now being popularized in modern medicine as effective ways to fight cancer and improve your immunity extra, especially after COVID, I would say. And another thing is, another important feature of Kalaripayat is the student-teacher relationship. The student-teacher relationship, if you've read anything about India, we have a special, relationship between the student and the teacher here. And that is clearly being shown in this particular art form, in this particular martial arts. They have a special connection with each other. They treat each other with utmost, respect. And that is also something I think is very important in today's context, because it's we hear a lot of news around the world where it's not exactly something we would want to hear regarding the relationship between a student and a teacher. Another important factor is, you've all heard of kung fu, right? Kung fu, which is originated in Shaolin Temple. So there is a very interesting connection between kung fu and Kalari. So Kalari, a lot of moves, a lot of techniques used in Kalari. Sorry. Yeah. So is it echoing? I'm sorry.
Yes, yes. Continue, please.
Yeah. So this is the marmas I was talking about. So there are different marmas all around your body. Striking it, which will cause a huge damage to your body as well. Now, the similarities between kung fu and Kalari was noticed. Hello. Can I continue?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, yes. So I thought I was echoing. So a lot of similarities was observed between Kalari and Kung Fu. Now there are a lot of legends that says there was a person named Bodhi Dharman. Bodhi Dharman was a monk from South India. Now he often traveled to China, to Shaolin Temple. Okay, so back then there was a active trade route between India and China. It's called the Silk. I'm sorry, it's Silk Route, yes. So basically, silk was an important commodity which was being traded during the time. And it is said that he is the one who influenced the kung fu, which developed later in Shaolin Temple. He became a Buddhist monk, and he influenced the martial art, which later became to be known as kung fu. So it is not a historical fact, but I thought it was an interesting factor that I thought maybe I should mention here. So yeah, Kalaripayat, which is the mother of all martial arts, is one of the most important things that India has to offer. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so
Any
much.
questions? You can please do ask me, not a problem.
I can applause. We also here in Indonesia, we also have similar kind of activities, but let's just continue because we only have a few more minutes, like 15 minutes, I think. So please, the presentation, if you can make it short as possible. Thank you so much. Next, who wants to? I see people raised. Okay, Kak Anggita.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Getahun, you can after Anggita, okay? After Anggi.
Wait a minute. I want to share screen. Okay. Hi guys.
Hello.
Let me introducing myself. Hello, my name is Anggit Agamani, and I'm from Budi Luhur University in Indonesia. So today I want to tell about specific dance from Indonesia, especially from Bali. Okay. Bali is a beautiful island known for its scenic beach, temple, and cultural heritage. One of the most famous from Balinese art is dance. The island boasts a rich tradition of dance, ranging from the circuit to the secular, which is dance from representing different aspects of Balinese life. For this opportunity, I would like to tell you guys about Kecak dance and learn about significance in Balinese culture. So, Kecak dance in Indonesia, or we call in Tarik Kecak, is a form of Balinese dance that originated in the 30s in their village of Bona Village. Created by Wayang Limbak, it is dance drama that combines music, vocal, chant, and dance movement. The Kecak dance is performed by a group of male dancers who sit in circle. Okay. It is drama that combines music, vocal, chant, and dance movement. The Kecak dance is performed by a group of male dancers who sit in circle, representing a chorus of monkey. And the chants, the promos like chak chak chak. It sounds like that. The Kecak dance is usually performed at night with the dancer dressed up with a traditional Balinese costume. The dance is often performed outdoors of the performance. The dance move in unison, swinging back and forth to the hypnotic chant of the chorus. The Kecak dance has its roots in Ramayana, an ancient Indian epic. Tell you a story of Prince Rama and his quest to rescue his wife Sinta from the demon king Ravana. The story of Ramayana is the significant part of Balinese Hindu mythology and has been passed down through generations. The Kecak dance is a modern interpretation of this epic story. The Kecak dance is the first developed by a German artist, Walter Spice, and a Balinese artist, Wayang Limbak, in the 30s. The duo was inspired by the traditional Sangyang trance dance and monkey dance were performed by religious ceremony. They decided to create a new form that would combine to dance and depict the story of Ramayana. The Kecak dance was an instant success from quickly gained popularity among the Balinese people. The dance was performed during religious ceremony and festival, where it was used to be depict the epic story of Ramayana, invoke the gods for their blessing until today. The most popular for me when you want to watch Kecak dance is in Uluwatu, Bali, and Denpasar. However, the dance is used to convey moral message and depict the struggle of good and evil, and it reflects the island deep connection with nature and the divine, love, loyalty, and sacrifice. The dance also represents the goodness way of the okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Angie, for the presentation. It's all about Bali. Have you guys ever been to Bali? No? You should come.
No, but I would like to go. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Even I, Indonesia, also never went to Bali.
Nah, really?
Okay. Breakout room will extend until 4:10. Thank you so much, Katulus, for the extend time because we need a lot more time to discuss. So next we have wants to go. Okay, Mr. Getahun. Getahun? Getahun is. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I'm so sorry. Okay, the floor is yours. You can go.
Hello, do you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you, but
Yes.
your voice is too too small. Too small. Too. You guys can hear him correctly, or am I wrong? Or
Yeah,
okay, okay, we can hear
okay.
you. Please continue.
Let's start from explaining myself. Do you hear me? How would my sound? Hello.
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry for my English. It's not my mother tongue. It's my secondary language. So, my name is Gate Sahu. Or say Gate. Okay, I'm from Ethiopia, Tararam University. I'm so happy to be participate in this traditional exchange program with the new. So first of all, I would say thank you. Okay, I'm so sorry. In this week, I'm not free. I will not prepare a presentation for us.
It's okay. It's okay.
Shall I continue? Yes, I am saying something about my country, Ethiopia, about their traditional dances, relaxed games, and historical places. Okay. Ethiopia has one of the most African, it's found in Africa, in the Horn of Africa. We have some languages and groups, more than 80 languages and cultural program are participated in our country. What the most traditional dance is, it is Amharan traditional dance. Which is dynamic and energetic. The dancer move their shoulder, neck, and head in fast rhythmic manner, and so this is waiting for programs as well as an infant even this culture is a symbol of joy and celebration. Okay, my sound and traditional one is it's known as Latina. Is with a curved during the Japan of and celebrate the festival together. The other thing there are the calendar system, which is different from the Gregorian calendar. So this calendar has commences with this unique calendar is ancient Coptic calendar in of centuries. The context identity. So the final Ethiopia, the first place in Ethiopia is Lalibela is a key churches which were carved out of these churches are an UNESCO World Heritage Sites and are considered one of the wonder of the world. The other place is Aksum. This Aksum is an ancient city, was the capital of the Aksumite Empire. The royal homes and three ancient places, ancient palaces. The city is also believed to be a distinct of the art of the covenant. And most of the other historical places which are ancient world city is considered the city Islam, and it's known for a unique architecture, and a narrow ways. So my country. Thank you for giving me the chance. Sorry about my sounds also.
Okay, it's okay. We can actually hear you, but it may be too not audible, but it's okay. Thank you so much for the presentation. For the other, we still have Barata. Barata, you haven't present yet. Do you want to
Yes, I
present
haven't
now?
presented yet.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe in a short way.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't prepared anything. But before that, maybe I'll introduce myself. I'm Barzadel Ibrahim. Apparently, I'm now studying in UNIZA, University Sultan Zainal Abidin. But actually, I'm from Indonesia. I'm an exchange student here. I'm from Unsud. Nah, seperti itu. I'm from University General of Sudirman. That's unique. Okay. So yeah. So maybe I'll explain a bit about maybe adding a little bit what I have Anggita and Wulan have said gitu. Okay. Maybe we're starting from dances. I'll use the point that Mr. Mahin used, okay? So starting from dances and then maybe traditional games in Indonesia and stuff. So yeah, first Saman dance. So Saman dance is known as have originated in Aceh. Aceh is in close in Sumatra, I think, in the pojok, what's pojok? Corner of Sumatra in Indonesia. From plateau called Gayo, Sama dance is one of the most famous traditional dances in Indonesia. So maybe if you guys have gone to an expo in Indonesia, you know, sometimes their what do you call it? The embassy have adding some events at their country places, maybe like at Sri Lanka or maybe in Ethiopia. Probably they will use this dance. Saman dance. Also, there is Kecak dance, like what have Kak Anggita have said, Kecak dance from Bali. And there is this one unique dance called Caci dance. Tari Caci gitu. It's almost the same like how maybe since Indonesia and India have a similar things like what have Mr. David have said, right? Like the diversity in Indonesia is so wonderful. Like every places or maybe every inch you go in Indonesia, maybe like from the west to the middle or the center of Java, it's already different. It has a different culture. Like in the western of Java, use let's say food, right? Okay. The food is more to like saltiness and maybe more spicy. But when it comes to Center Java and Timur, yeah, Central Java and the Java, it's more to sweet foods. Yeah, so yeah, in this Chachi dance is as well known as yeah, one of the most well-known traditional art from Flores Island is Nusa Tenggara. Chachi dance is a traditional dance performed by two men fighting each other using a whip and a shield. This dance is performed at various events, such as the celebration of the harvest season, or we could say Hangwoja, New Year ritual, Penti, and other traditional ceremonies. So the dancers usually wear traditional warrior costumes of Manggarai, which includes a head covering base and clothing at the bottom, with the upper body is left naked. So yeah, they used to hit with that whip like that. And yeah, that's the dances, three most popular dances in Indonesia. And next, there's Congklak. This is a game, traditional game from Indonesia, we could say. Like how you play this game is how many places and how could I explain that? I have played this before, but it's hard. You get those kind of things, those let's say marble, okay? Let's say kind of marble things. And the more you can put it inside that places, that circles on the right and the left side. So you have two people on playing this kind of game. The most you have that thing inside to your places, and let's say the last part, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you put it that thing at that part. That means you can continue playing. But when it comes to another spot, you switch chances. Somehow like that. So yeah, that's part of I think the most popular traditional games in Indonesia. Yeah, I think that's all I can share about Indonesia. Maybe it's fun. It's more fun if we can discuss more about other countries. Thank you, Kak Dida.
Okay, thank you so much, Barata. Have you actually played Congklak before? It's actually
Yeah, a little bit.
I played a really long time ago. So we only have two more present discussion to present. Is Mr. Rihich? Rihich here? No. Okay. Okay, it's okay. I think we're done here because there's two participants that not come to this discussion. So maybe that's all for today's discussion. Okay, we still have more minutes. Maybe I would like to ask some questions for you guys. So the questions is we share a lot of activities and traditional games. So do you guys which country that you want to visit most in the future and why? Okay, who wants to answer? Maybe Mr. Mahin, because since you're from Sri Lanka, maybe you want to go in Indonesia. To Indonesia, have you ever been to Indonesia before?
I have not been to Indonesia, but I would love to go sometime.
Yeah, you should come.
I mean, from the presentations that we just watched, I think that Indonesia has a very interesting culture, and it's something that I would like to get involved with, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Even Indonesia, I live in a very small city in Indonesia, so I never been
Mhm.
really travel a lot, but I do want to travel um many cities in Indonesia. So yeah. So Kak Tulus, Miss Tulus already warned us about the time. Maybe that's all for today's discussions. Thank you so much. If you guys want to follow each other on Instagram, just you can probably DM or chat personally in here. So yeah, we already talked about physical activities. It was such a great discussions, and you guys are really great. You guys are doing a good job presentation it. So don't worry about your English. Your English is good. We are not speaking English natively, so it's okay. So yeah, thank you so much for today's discussion. Hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to go back to the main room, yeah. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you, Karida.
Yeah,
Thank
bye
you.
bye.
Anyone wants to be
Actually,
Thank
friends
you
with
very
each other?
much.
it was a
Bye.
fun discussion here.
Kak Barata, please drop your Instagram katanya.
Yeah, that's my
Might as
Instagram.
well be friends
Actually,
in
I want to know
Instagram,
more
guys.
about Mr. Mahin and Mr. David.
Yes, sure.
Mr. Getahun.
Let's be friends.
To know more about their culture, but due to a lack of time,
Yeah, it's due to lack of
hopefully we
time,
can
yeah.
meet another time.
You guys should probably follow each other on Instagram.
Yes.
You can follow me too, Rida_Zahra. Thank you so much. Okay,
Oh,
guys, bye. Bye 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 bye.
bye.
Thank
We can leave
you.
the breakout room.
Bye.
Bye.